Hi everybody. I wanted to take you all up here. I'm at a spot that somebody offered for me to do some of my recording. It's nice and quiet and private. I can come up here and just be in nature and be uninterrupted and have a moment with my thoughts and think about what I want to deliver for you. So here we are. And today I have my notes here. I wanted to stand a little more in the background and let you enjoy the view. So today I'd like to talk about what a perception challenge is. So this business that I've been developing, I call it a perception challenge. And sometimes people ask me what I do for work and I'll tell them, and I've had a little bit of a struggle kind of communicating the point of the business. So what I came on here to do is just answer some of those questions. A perception challenge. I mean, basically what this is, you know how most people struggle with the negative thoughts and emotions. So what I've done is, by my own experiences, just developed a process or formula that gets to the root of the problem and helps you to transform that so you can have a more resilient and peaceful life. And it's not very difficult. It requires a little bit of time. There's some emotional aspects to it. So what I'm going to do is just create a few videos to give you a little more information about what a perception challenge is and what to expect and how to start doing that if you'd like to. So the first thing that you would want to do is to ask yourself if you're willing to become more aware of areas in your life that you'd like to improve, such as a lot of people say like they're in a funk or they feel like they're stuck. So if you want to think about getting unstuck, or if you would like to enjoy deeper relationships, if you would like to enjoy less anxiety, more resilience, practice gratitude, those kind of things. So if the answer is yes, that you would like to start becoming more aware of areas of your life that could use some improvement, then you have to just commit to the change and the time that it takes. So what I have found is that we all have a certain identity that we associate with. A lot of this is just our conditioned beliefs, assumptions, perceptions. So we're going to gradually replace some of those unhealthy ones that are built more for like your survive mode, and we're going to replace them with newer beliefs through practicing gratitude, through some education and knowledge, and through some repetition, or what I call reps, just putting some of these concepts into practice in your everyday life. So the next step would be to begin the challenge. And this is the perception challenge. It's originally designed to be 30 days with a new concept being introduced daily. So we look at the concept, survival mode versus thrive mode. We talk about different ways that people perceive these different things. And we'll look at some borrowed wisdom from a lot of different professionals like psychologists, neuroscientists, researchers, philosophers, some motivational speakers. And for an example of, give you a few examples of some of the concepts that we like to look at. I have put out a few videos already, which you're welcome to watch, participate in the challenges. Some of these concepts will be gratitude, so the benefits and positive effects of gratitude. Another big one is our thoughts and how to control the direction of our thoughts. And we can't necessarily control every thought that comes into our mind, but we can, through practice, control what we decide to dwell on and what we decide to take action on. So one of the concepts is resilience, and something called emotional vaccination, which is a neat concept I first heard of through Dr. Becky Kennedy. She's one of the family therapists that I like to listen to. So how do you create more resilience? Another big helper with my own resilience has been some of the foundational beliefs with Stoicism and Stoic philosophy. So that's kind of cool. I do use that quite a bit. Another concept that I love to introduce is creating space between a stimulus and a response, and how powerful that can be, and how to kind of cultivate that into your day-to-day interactions. And another one would be repair, how to repair damaged relationships, how to prevent trauma to a point, how to heal some of your own traumas. Generally, these would be the more mild ones that you could heal on your own. Some of them you would need professional help with. Sorry, I just hit my camera. You know, a lot of other concepts like assumptions and detachment, knowing your why, 2 ears and 1 mouth, which is a concept that discusses listening instead of speaking. And let's see what else. Oh, one of my favorites is why you shouldn't take anything personally. But we have a lot of really good ones here that I like to go over and incorporate into the challenge. So going back to the challenge itself, we introduce the concepts, and then we hear from the borrowed wisdom from the different professionals. And then what I like to do is create challenges. I think this is what makes this particular perception challenge unique, is I have created at least 6 challenges for each concept, which are going to help you to apply the concepts and the new perceptions into your day-to-day lives. It's great to have the knowledge, but then if you don't actually start practicing some of these concepts, you're going to likely forget about what you learned, and it won't have the same effect as if you were learning hands-on and in real time and throughout your day. Some of the challenges that I've created, they would have to do with being introspective. So a lot of them are journaling, like write about a time where you had to repair damage in a relationship. Or some of them might be more creative formula to help you implement the challenges. Or I've created formulas in some cases, like if you feel yourself kind of spiraling towards negative thought patterns, there's a formula called catch, label, shift, which some therapists do teach. So you catch yourself having negative thought, you label that thought or emotion, and then you shift. So it's kind of a cool concept. Some of these challenges would be a research challenge. Some of them are to create a case study or write a script for an interactive kind of play that you can act out with a friend or family member or coworker. Some of them are physical challenges. Some of them might be to interview somebody, or if you're a word nerd, you can study or look up kind of like the root of a word or a concept that we're looking at. So there's all kinds of different challenges. I have probably 30 or so. And each concept, you're going to get at least 6 challenges to work with. You're welcome to create your own as well. So that's how we kind of start to embody all these changes and learn about putting in the reps and the positive effects that they can have on your lives. So then the last thing that I'll kind of address is the journaling aspect of this challenge. There is a good bit of journaling. At the very least, I'm asking everyone to write down before the end of the day. It can be as you go to bed at night, but write down at least 3 things that you're grateful for. And then a lot of the challenges are going to be introspective or journaling type challenges. So there's a lot of power in writing something down. It helps you to see progress you've made. It helps you to get into a more positive mindset and to kind of cultivate that gratitude in your life. Even if something isn't going well, there's always a lesson in it or areas where you could be grateful. So you can journal about your perception challenge journey. The daily concepts, the information is going to be delivered through video or PDF downloads, and that has the concept, the information that we're borrowing from the professionals, and kind of different ways to look at it, healthy, not so healthy ways, and then the challenges. Everything is in there in the videos and the PDFs. So these challenges can be customized. I recently worked with Girls Inc. over the summer, and they kind of picked through the concepts that I was offering and just chose the ones that they thought would be best for the girls. And also, the challenges can be personalized, customized, like I said. They could be for personal use, like if you want to do this as an individual. They can be used for groups, team building, families, schools, etc. So you're gonna get out of it what you put into it. So at the very least, you're gonna wanna watch the video or read the PDF, do at least one challenge, and journal about what you're grateful for. So that's kind of how it works. I'll have more information coming out. I'll make little mini videos about this, and those will go over why you would want to change your perceptions, how do you go about changing your perceptions, what are the steps, who is the challenge designed for, why it is called Quake Challenge, what to expect when you begin the journey of questioning your perceptions, how to get started on this path, what to expect after, and then going over a little more in depth some of the topics that are covered. So I hope that that helps you to understand what I'm trying to bring to the community, what I've been developing over the last several months. And if you have any questions or if you want to share this, please feel free in the comments. You can ask questions or reach out to me. My email is quakechallenge@outlook.com. And I'll look forward to hearing from you all. Thanks. Bye.